Hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. How are you, Yashita?
I'm fine.
Okay, great. So let's start our chapter for the day. So today we will do chapter number 4 from the English book, class 5 of SCERT. And the name of the chapter is Our Friend Computer. The first few questions, the first exercise and the last exercise of the chapter, you can do those by yourselves with your friends and teacher. We'll start with the chapter. Once again, the name of the chapter is
Our friend computer.
okay. Let's start. Hello friends, do you know who I am? I am your best friend. I am an electronic machine. I can do many useful things for you. I perform many functions. I can store all your information. I can keep your accounts. I can solve any mathematical problem very quickly.
I can draw beautiful pictures and design buildings. I can print letters, applications, notices, reports, dialogues, etc. And also make attractive invitation cards for many occasions. You can play games on me. You can take tests and check your answer all by yourself.
Do you know what I am made up of? The monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, the CPU, and the printer are my main parts. I get commands from the mouse and the keyboard. The CPU is my brain. The software is my soul. Without it, I am completely helpless. I show output on the monitor. You can print the output using the printer. You can hear sound output through the speaker. In fact, even visually impaired people can use me very effectively and become efficient readers.
I am an important part of all the fields of activities do these days. You can see me in shops, offices, banks, hotels, hospitals, schools, colleges, post offices, railway stations, bus stands, seaports, airports, and many other important places. Very soon you will see me in every house.
What's my name? I am an electronic device. Can you guess who I am? Friends, I am none other than your computer. Alright, that was the chapter. So now we'll start with our exercises that are made up of different parts. So the first part is word meaning in context. I'll say the word and Yashita will help us with the meanings. You ready, Yashita?
Yes.
Okay, the first word is perform.
To do.
Functions,
Actions.
commands,
Instructions.
soul,
Spirit.
visually impaired,
Blind.
output,
Production.
efficient,
Capable.
device.
Instrument.
Great. Moving on to the comprehension part. The first exercise is about true and false statements. There are a few statements given and we need to recognize whether the statement is true or false. I'll say the first one. Computer cannot draw beautiful pictures and design buildings.
It is false.
Okay, it can design beautiful pictures and draw beautiful pictures and design buildings. Computer can make all kinds of calculations.
Yes. True.
Okay. Third is keyboard is the brain of the computer.
It is false.
So what is the brain of the computer?
CPU.
Okay. Even blind people can use the computer very effectively.
True.
And the last one is printer produces printed copies of the output.
It is true.
Thank you. Moving on to the next part, we have a few questions. I'll say the questions and Yashita will help us with the appropriate answers. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. First question is, which part of computer is called its brain?
CPU is called as brain of computer.
Okay, it's the CPU. Second question is, which lines in the lesson show the importance of computer in our life?
I can store all your information. Second is I can keep your accounts. Third is I can draw beautiful pictures and design buildings. Fourth is I can print letters, applications, notices, reports, dialogues, etc.
All right, so we have written down 4 lines from the chapter. Okay, third question is, what is the soul of the computer?
Software is the soul of the computer.
Okay, it is the software. All right, we have next question. What is the function of a printer?
We can print the output using the printer.
Fantastic. And last question here is, how is computer your friend?
Computer is our friend because it does many useful things and perform many functions.
Right, so we are making this video as well using the computer, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next part. It's called vocabulary. And the first one is about making some meaningful words out of one word, basically using the letters used in a given word and make a lot of different words. First one is already given. I think I can quickly read this out for you. The word is mouse, and different words out of these letters are some, su, use, us, so, me. Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. The word is monitor. So you need to use these letters to make as many words as possible.
Okay. First is not, room, on, it, no, trim, ton, motion, minor, motor, mint, moon, iron, root, toad.
Great. That's a lot of words. Next is keyboard.
Key, board, or, are, bore, row, rob, beard, ear, bear, road, red, deer.
All right. Next one is computer.
Mute, top, pot, put, mop, compute, cut, coat, per, root, rot, pure.
This one is pure and this one is pour. Right.
Pour, pure, cute, metro.
All right. I think this is the last one. We have printer.
Tin, tip, in, rent, pin, trip, print, rip, tear, enter, inert, ripe, ripen, pen, and rip.
Okay, fantastic. I hope it will help others. Next is, okay, we move on to the next part. Now it is about changing the given verbs into nouns. Okay. The first few examples are already given. I will read those out to you, then I'll take help from Yashita. First is inform, and by adding ation to it, it becomes a noun, that is information. Similarly, apply becomes application, act becomes action, add becomes addition, translate becomes translation. Okay, we'll use the next set of verbs to make nouns. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Invite,
Invitation,
celebrate,
celebration,
imagine,
imagination,
multiply,
multiplication,
attract,
attraction,
subtract,
subtraction,
collect,
collection,
examine,
examination,
calculate,
calculation,
pollute.
pollution.
Fantastic. Now I think we are going to use these words to make sentences, both noun and verb. You ready, Yashita?
Yes.
Okay, the first one is, I invited all my friends to my younger brother's birthday party. Can you say the noun?
Yes. My friends felt very happy when they received the invitation.
Okay. Just go on to say the next verb.
We celebrate the Diwali festival joyfully. We prepare sweets for Diwali celebration.
Okay, next verb is,
I am learning to multiply.
here the verb is multiply. Now use multiplication in the next sentence.
Now I can do the multiplication.
Okay, next verb is,
I am collecting unique stamps.
okay, noun.
Now I have collection of unique stamps.
Okay, collecting and collection. Next,
I inform my mother whenever I go out to play. Noun is, my mother should have all information about me.
here the verb is inform and the noun is information. Next set.
Today I learned how to translate Hindi to Sanskrit. And the noun is, this translation is helpful in my studies.
Okay, the verb and noun are translate and translation. Okay, next set.
Burning of garbage pollutes the environment. And the noun is, pollution is very high in Delhi these days.
Yes, it is. So once again, the verb and noun are pollute and pollution. It was fun exercise. Thanks, Yashita. Okay, now we are moving on to the grammar part of the exercise. First one is, read the following sentences. I'll read the sentence. First sentence is, computer can draw beautiful pictures and design buildings. Next one is, computer cannot think but it obeys your commands. So here, can or cannot expresses the ability of the computer. As you see, can and cannot is used to express physical as well as mental ability. Now we will complete the following sentences using can or cannot. Are you ready, Yashita?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say the first line?
Yes. Computer can store all the information.
Second.
She is weak in mathematics. She cannot solve this problem.
Third.
The mouse of the computer cannot run like the mouse that runs around our house.
That was funny. Next.
Computer cannot walk and talk just like robot. Next is we can send messages to any part of the world very quickly using email.
Okay.
He is a computer expert. He can handle all kinds of tasks.
Certainly an expert. Next.
I cannot serve you tea because there is no milk. Rahim can speak English very well.
Fantastic. Great. Okay, now we'll move to the next part, that is about reading a paragraph and identifying nouns, verbs, and pronouns. So I'll read this paragraph and then Yashita will tell us the nouns, verbs, and pronouns used in this paragraph. Okay, it says, one day the librarian asked him, "Do you really read the books or return them without reading?" Narendra said, "Of course, sir. I thoroughly read all the books borrowed from the library. You may ask me any question from these books." The librarian took out a book and asked him some questions. Narendra answered all the questions correctly. The librarian was amazed at his sharp memory and understanding. Great. Do you also like reading books, Yashita?
Yes.
Okay. We'll move on to the next part. All right, now we needed to find out nouns, pronouns, and verbs from the paragraph. Yashita will help us with these. First set of nouns.
Yes. First is Narendra, librarian, library, books, and memory.
Okay. Pronouns.
Pronoun is him, he's, me, you, them.
Verbs.
Ask, read, return, answered, took.
All right. Great. We'll move on to the next part now. It is about shall and will, where to use these two words. Two examples are already given. The first sentence is, I shall write a letter tomorrow. Robots will do all the household work in the next 100 years. Now, the words in bold in these sentences express actions in the future. So these are future tense sentences, shall and will do. Shall is generally used with I and we. Will is generally used with he, she, it, you, they, etc. Okay, now we need to fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs. Yashita will take us through these sentences. Are you ready, Yashita?
Yes.
Okay, the first one is,
They will visit the zoo tomorrow. Second is, he will be in Chandigarh next week. Third is, wait, I shall do this. Fourth is, my friend will buy bicycle next month. Fifth is, she will do her homework tomorrow. Sixth is, it will be sunny tomorrow.
great. That was straightforward. All right. So we are done with the exercise. As I said earlier as well, there are few listening and speaking exercises that are available towards the end of the chapter, which you can always do with your friends, with your teacher, and in the family as well. So this is how we end the chapter. I hope you enjoyed the session. and I hope you learn quickly with the help of the video. Did you like it, Yashita?
Yes.
Did you learn about the computer?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right, then. Thank you very much. Have a nice time ahead. Bye, all.
Bye.